Well, we have with us in the studio now Eniola Omoro Akintunde, who is the founder and chief executive director, Neola Cancer Center, and a non-governmental organization, to discuss the forthcoming awareness campaign on colorectal cancer. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
That word, we had to first of all look in the dictionary. Colorectal cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows cancer, but colorectal, I had to do a little bit of mathematics to understand what it meant. But tell us about it.
Oh, okay. From the human angle, as a survivor, yes, I'm actually a survivor. Not directly a survivor, but as a caregiver to my late husband, I'm a survivor because I went through the trauma too. And prior to that time in 2012, I never heard about colorectal cancer, just like you and most Nigerians too. The awareness is still very minimal.
Some are hearing it for the first time right now.
Yes. Yeah. Colorectal cancer is the cancer of the colon and the rectum. The colon is the large intestine. The Yoruba call it ifun. So it's the large intestine. Any tumor that starts from the colon is colon cancer. Then if start from the rectum, where we do our major, is rectum cancer. So we merge it as an organization, Colorectal. Okay. So we merge it as an organization to form an organization, Colorectal Cancer. So we support both patients who has rectum cancer and colon cancer.
Okay. How serious is the issue in Nigeria?
It is very serious because this type of cancer, the good thing about colorectal cancer, if it is picked early, there's a cure. As I've said earlier, I'm going to speak from the human angle. We actually have a doctor, and we'll be here once we can still come back. Dr. Dedak Boshino, who is a co-founder in the NGO, is a consultant surgeon, a gastrointestinal. So I'm not going to speak as a medical doctor. I'm going to speak from the human angle.
Okay, from the human angle.
Oh, yes.
What does one look out for?
So the signs mimic, unfortunately, the signs mimic ulcer and pie. So you see some people, they treat ulcer, pie, and hemorrhoids for a long time. At the end of the day, it's colon cancer. And so if you're treating some of these things, and some symptoms are sweating profusely, losing weight, unexplainable, you are not on any diet, and you are losing weight, you need to get this checked out. Stooling blood. Sometimes it might be visible, sometimes it's not visible. That is why we encourage people to go for FOBT test. Having gas in the stomach.
What is that?
FOBT test, fecal occult blood test.
Okay.
That's one of the tests to screen for colorectal cancer. So these same symptoms I've mentioned, you are losing weight, you're sweating profusely, you have gas in your stomach, it's not coming down, and you feel bloated, you are stooling non-stop, or you have narrowing stool. Most of us go to the toilet, we don't check our poo-poo. When we are done, we just rush off. No. These are the habits we must change. You must eat your poo-poo, look at it so that you can know if it's changing. If your poo-poo is changing color, maybe to kota or gray, you need to check it out. That means something is happening, and it's consistent. It's not as if you eat vegetable. If you take vegetable, then we understand.
Oh, you took too much cocoa.
Oh, you took too much cocoa. What is cocoa?
It's black, so...
yes, but would that affect your stool? I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know why you're laughing.
These symptoms too also mimic other diseases. But that is why we ask Nigerians that if you are saying this thing and your doctor has been treating you for 6 months, 8 months, treating you for and there's no improvement, ask questions. Tell your doctor to please refer me to a gastrointestinal doctor or gastroenterologist. These are doctors, specializes to check your stomach, to know what exactly. They will know what to recommend and they will know what to do.
But but generally, there's this general disinterest, let me not call it apathy, for going to do these checks because they can be quite costly. And at a time when people don't really, people find it difficult eating.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah. And as an NGO, that is why we are reaching out to Nigerians. And all over the world, there's nowhere health care is left in the hands of government alone. Else people will die. People will keep dying. We need individual organization like what Channels is doing now, giving me this platform to talk to Nigerians, individual corporate organization to key into and support health care, including cancer awareness, cancer control and management.
Okay. Your NGO is called Neola Cancer Care.
Yes, ma'am.
So why is this thing called Ijoya 4.0?
Yes, thank you so much. Ijoya, we sat down as an NGO, and from research, from what we've been seeing, but because Nigeria is a very religious country and have some traditional beliefs when it comes to cancer, they don't want to listen. You see people, when you talk to them on cancer, they will tell you, go, 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 don't bring it in, don't even discuss cancer care. It is not my portion, no, and they will notice that Nigeria enjoy party, they enjoy life. They don't want to hear about cancer. All those things. So we sat down, how do we get their attention? So we said, okay, now we incorporate what they love into it, when we bring it down to what they understand. Why we bring in dance, exercise, ijotiya, let them come and dance. Remember, also, dance is also good for your health. I'm sure you'll be sitting there for a long time now. For how long have you been sitting there? You sat down, you stood up when I came in.
No, we always stand up.
You always stand up. You have to.
Cannot go and cause
so when you
war,
sit for a long time, you stand up. So exercise is very good. You come, while we are doing, so we sat down, we started Ijoya. Ijoya is come and dance. While you are dancing, we are doing exercise, we are screening and talking about cancer.
Does the exercise
Yes.
have any direct impact on relieving the pains or discomfort that could lead to colorectal cancer?
Yes, yes. Well, from research, exercise is very good for the body.
Okay.
Exercise have been a preventive measure towards so many diseases, including colon cancer. That's why we talk to organizations now that when you visit the organization, you don't allow your staff to sit for a long time. Maybe after sitting for 1 hour, please let them stand up. Or you have to stand up. These are the things you need to know. These are the things you need to start. You start imbibing. You need to start doing it. So exercise, we can't underestimate the power of doing exercise. And so that is why we as an organization are looking for other way, preventive measure, because we can't keep raising millions, 50 million, 100 million. I knew how much we spent for my late husband, and eventually he died. So as an organization, we've realized exercise, food has a major role to play in cancer prevention and control in Nigeria.
Food being?
Food being organic food, Nigerian food. We should go back to our organic food. We have the best date in the world. We have the best tiger nut in the world, which is the best milk for the body. And we have it. Our yam is very good. Our bitter leaf is now being exported to US, capsule. So what are we waiting for?
Okay, let me. Sorry.
So these are part of the things we are doing. We are showcasing in Nigeria, organic food.
Now, forgive me, but yes, I'd like us to expand this to how vast this issue could be across the country. In the north, in the northeast, north central, northwest, and all of that. Many of these issues are there. They have their own peculiarities as well. Are there ways of drilling down this conversation to the east, to the south, to different parts of the country in order to be able to get this word out? Because if it is as significant a problem as you say it is, then everybody needs it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Makinde. 3 weeks ago, we were in New York, and we were on Inspiration FM New York, and New York was shocked. Most of them, I think majority, have not heard about colorectal cancer. Not until we mentioned it. And some of them that called in was like, they lost 1 or 2% to stomach pain. Some lost, they said it's cancer. They never knew is what we're talking about, that they would like to have us in New York. We are really constrained as an NGO. And as I've said it earlier, that we can't leave the cancer control and management in the hands of government. We need support. We need people. Why not? We need to take it around. It's not only Nigeria. We are talking about a country that is over 100,000 diagnoses, 100,000 according to Global Can on cancer, and 70,000, over 70,000 deaths annually. And all attention globally has been shifted on COVID-19 to the detriment of other diseases, including cancer.
Okay.
So Ijoya is important. We call on everyone to please support us, organization. They should come in. We should do this together. We shouldn't continue to wait for government. We all have a role to play.
Okay. When is Ijoya?
Ijoya is this Saturday, next week Saturday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dance, exercise, exhibition, and screening. We'll do colorectal cancer screening. So at Teslim Balogun.
Unfortunately, it can be done virtually.
And also, yes, we actually, last year we had to cancel because of the COVID-19 and NSAS protest then. So we couldn't. But this year, we might see how we can incorporate virtual for those who will not be able to come, but who appreciate majority to come because, as we said, this food we are talking about, we have one of the organic farmer in this country who we are sure of what she's producing as a farmer, purely organic. She's coming to talk and she's going to showcase. So we should let our food be our medicine. Then early detection, early screening, accurate diagnosis saves lives. That's another topic for another day because there's so many misdiagnoses too.
You're also offering free colonoscopies.
Yes, we were supposed to offer free colonoscopy, but within you and I, we don't have sponsors. Yes, it's sad we don't have sponsors.
Okay.
Most of our sponsors turn us down last minute. So we will only do what we can do. But for the FOPT, we'll struggle as an NGO to see what we can do for the FOPT. We are still struggling, looking for funds right now. But we are not going to cancel Ijoya this year. Whatever it's going to take, we'll do it.
Okay. Just to be clear, so many people may be wondering, first of all, what's this colonoscopy and how much does it cost, really?
Yes, colonoscopy is high. Is high. Honestly, it is high. It's not cheap. It's one of the screening for colon cancer, and it is very good because you can easily pick it. It's passing a camera through your anus to check your colon if there's a growth. And the first growth for colon cancer is a polyp. It's called a polyp. And the good thing with colonoscopy, if they see it and it's a polyp, they can remove it. Then they can send it for biopsies to check if it's benign or malignant. So when they remove it, then you are good. Then they can tell you about how to work, what to do, your diet. The cost of colonoscopy is 100,000 and above in some hospitals in Nigeria. But in US too, it's equally expensive. It's about $2,000 or so in US. It's equally expensive. It's not cheap anywhere in the world to do a colonoscopy. But in
I paid twice that for mine.
Yes, it's expensive, over 2,000. It's not cheap. But we as an NGO, we have appealed to Nigerians. If we can get the machine for colonoscopy, why not? We'll be able to do it at a subsidized rate. Bola died, my late husband died at the age of 39. His cancer was discovered at 38. Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, died at the age of 40 something, 42 or something thereabout.
Yeah.
And Chadwick Boseman cancer was discovered same stage with my late husband. My late husband was stage 3. But till the day my late husband was diagnosed, he never did anything meaningful with his life. He was bedridden all through. Whereas a country that understands healthcare, that the people understand what they're doing, the government knows what they're doing, the system is working. Chadwick Boseman was able to be a global brand and achieve his dream before he passed on. Can we please start looking at that in this country? Okay. Can we have sincere conversation? Can we all join this?
Just to be clear, I mean, just as you said, it's quite a lot of money. $4,000 a lira, man, it's quite some. I think I can do some good things with that one. Now, lifestyle...
But I'm sure that if people pay attention, and like she said, take a look at their waste.
Yeah.
Yes. So that they can seek medical attention
My issue
immediately.
The question that I want to ask is, because nobody wants to go there. Nobody, as much as possible, want to avoid getting to that stage of their life. So I'm just wondering if there is a lifestyle that people should maintain in order to avoid the kind of preventive lifestyle that can help people to not get to that bus stop.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Makinde. The lifestyle is, most of us are not even ready. And I'm also a work in progress. There are some things that is done in my kitchen. It's a personal decision. I threw away my microwave. I'm not using it. I'm not saying people should not. And there's some food I don't buy and I don't eat, like instant noodle. I'm not going to mention a popular and well-known company that produces instant noodles in this country, and they are every nooks and cranny. But the truth of the matter is that these things are killing us. Yes, they are killing us.
How did you find that out?
Yeah, from research. You can Google it. Some of these things, even all this country, developed country, are also leaving this food behind, and they are going into organic farming because they've discovered, let your food be your medicine. Food has a lot to do. Then NAFDAC, SONs, custom has a lot to do because our borders are porous, and they are turning our country to a dumping ground for food that is not, I think, influx of. Yes. So these are the things we must be sincere with ourselves. People are dying. Colorectal cancer is now tilting towards third cancer killing Nigerians. If you notice it, a lot of people are dying from it now. Not like before. Breast is number 1, cervical is second, prostate is third, but colon is going to third now. And mainly, colon is what we are eating.
Is there an age range that has a
before they said it's the disease of the old, it's a degenerative disease, but lo and below we are seeing it in 25 years old is dying from colon cancer now.
Wow.
Yes, we are seeing it in young adults. There's so many now. As I've said, still using my Gbolang as a case study, who was 38 years old when it was discovered, and he passed on the following year. And we have seen so many cases. Right now, we have cases of 38 years old who is down with colon cancer.
Essentially, you're saying it's something that comes as a result of what
eating
we eat.
red meat. You must control what you're eating. Red meat, sugar, drink a lot of water. Fruit, yes, you can eat fruit. But what do you have the business? Why are we importing fruit? There are some fruits you can import, but there are some that they produce in this country. So we should look inward with what we produce. Then what are they using to farm our produce?
Fertilizers.
It's a tough discussion that some people are not comfortable having it, and people like us having it. Of course, I know my NGO is suffering for it, but it's okay, we'll have it. We'll boldly say it out. Okay,
let's talk about funding the NGO, because we talked when I talked about colonoscopies. You said you had no sponsors, so you had cancelled that part of the program. How is your NGO funded?
Thank you so much. That's a very interesting topic I would like to talk about. The NGO is funded from my personal fund. I'm a gemstone designer. I design jewelry. I work with jewelry, and I work with precious stones. Then I do them in metal, in 8 karat, in 18 karat gold. Sometimes Nigerians are fashionable women. Some even use diamond, and we do that for them. So from my jewelry business, I use it to fund the NGO. Then close friends. Like last year, we were lucky to get the sponsorship from Zenith Bank. They were able to come
Ijoya 3.0.
Ijoya 3.0. They supported us.
Okay.
And so the funding for Neola has mainly been from my Old Girls Association, Our Lady of Apostles Secondary School, Fountain of Life Church, and few close friends who knows and who can see the passion in me.
Interesting. So just one more time, tell us when and where this event is holding.
Oh, when and where this event is holding?
Ijoya 4.0.
Balogun.
Okay.
Stadium.
Surulere.
Then let me mention 1 or 2 companies. First registrar last year, CIBN. They've also been supporting us. So I must, since I've mentioned anybody, I can also put that.
16th of October.
16th of October.
Teslim Balogun Stadium, 7 a.m.
to 3 p.m.
Okay. Well, we cannot, but we have to go.
We've run out of time. Okay.
You want to quickly?
You wanted to say something?
Yes, I wanted to say, so who are you expecting to come? Who are you inviting to this event?
It's open. It's a free event. The First Lady of Lagos State will be there. The First Lady of Ogun State, we are expecting them. Then some high-profile people who are coming. Then it's open to the general public.
Okay.
They can come for advice.
Yes,
for
will be there. Doctors will be there. They will be screening. There will be screening. There will be BP. They will do some things. There will be screening for FOBT. Though because we are collecting poo-poo, so some people might not be able to do their poo-poo. No, we work with poo-poo. It's no big deal. We collect it. Yes.
Can we just leave the rest to what's the date again?
16th
of October.
So, but
it doesn't sound very, very appealing
so
right
let
now.
me put this. So if you can't do your poo-poo on that day, you can put your name down. Then we'll do follow-up.
Better.
You can come to
Let's
the
just
NGO
leave it at
office.
that. I don't want to hear that word again.
You have to hear it.
Niola Akintunde is founder and chief executive director, Niola Cancer Care Foundation. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your time this
Thank
morning.
you so much.